right and front, left and back, both over the top, then backstroke. Both over the top, backstroke. Both over the top, backstroke. Both over the top, backstroke. We'll do 5 more. Backstroke. Both over the top, backstroke. 3 more, backstroke. 2 more, backstroke. Both over the top, backstroke. Okay, now let's try it with the poi. So right poi is in the front, in underhand. Left poi just at the stall behind you, and they both go over the top, and then backstroke, and both over the top, and backstroke, and both over the top, and backstroke. And if you're not ready to do it that fast, just wait in whatever position you need to until you're ready. So you could do like 3, 2, 1, other position, 3, 2, 1, other position, 3, 2, 1, other position, until you're ready to put it together. If we wanted to move through the positions, so now that you've done the 2 halves, if we wanted to move through the positions, let's just start where we were here. We're going to start. Now this is what I think is awkward. Because we're doing a right turn, watch me first because you're in an awkward position here. You're going to put your left foot forward, but you'll have your left arm back, right? Which is weird because we're turning to the right, right? So they're both going to come up over the top, and you flip the side of the body with the right poi to overhand. And then in reality, I guess it really would be more like this. I'd be standing here like this, and then I would step and stall at the same time. So I would step, stall, and do the other pedal like this. Boom. Step, stall, do the other pedal. Boom. Step, stall, do the other pedal. Step, stall, do the other pedal. So you're still using that same paddle step that we've used for forever in all the other bazillions of contexts. But it probably makes more sense starting this way so that you can see. Right hand overhand, left hand underhand, with the left foot back, and then as you come over the top with the left hand, at that point, yes, I'm going to step as my stall comes over the top so that I end up like this. Yes, the step and stall happen together in the way I'm executing it that feels comfortable for me. But again, this is a don't let my preferences become your limitations. You do this. Oh no, they do always on the underhand one, and not on the overhand one. That's what it is. So let's look at maybe how do we get into it. Because it doesn't do us any good if we have it, but we have no way to get into it. Instead of doing it from overhand, so you did this. You went from here, and then you took your left one and you drop stalled it there. I was going to suggest doing it from underhand, where you're here in the 2 pedal, and then you drop stall it into the back. So same concept, I just was thinking about doing it from underhand instead of overhand. Both work. Well, I guess then the thing that I would recommend while you're exploring learning this is keep the 2 pedal portion slower and do as big an extension as you can, because in the process of doing that, it will force you to slow down the stall. And in slowing down the stall, it will prevent some of this wobble from happening because you'll have more time to do it. And then if you haven't, I mean, I know we've spent time working on these, but that's not the same as working on these. So it might be useful to just spend a minute working on these and then working on the turnaround for these as well, because you can turn this into another transition into it if you wanted to. I mean, just like you're starting from the 2 pedal, you could start from that drop stall, right, where you're here, and then you just decide, oh, oops, not like that. That's not just decided. Well, I decided, but I didn't do it. Yeah, I mean, it would work. It would work that way as well. I think what might be useful is doing this 2-position business here. So if you start with your right hand in the back and the left hand in the front, and this assumes you're in overhand with the right hand and you're doing the stall with the left. If we go from here, we're gonna do the backstroke. So the right goes down and the left goes up, bum, bum, and then just get to there. Yes, and then if we go from here, they both go up, bum, 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 and then just get to there. Then right goes down, left goes up, they both go up. Right goes down, left goes up, they both go up. Right goes down, left goes up, they both go up. And then as you get more comfortable with it, you can do the regular speed. And then of course you'd have to do the same thing for underhand. We're doing a little bit of this where your drop stall to the front was better, but as you were going to the back, you were sort of like wimping out. Instead of doing a full arc, you're doing a full arc to the front and then a full arc to the front and then a full arc to the front and then like just wimpier, closer to your body, not as full, and just it doesn't look as confident, but probably part of it is you're not seeing it and it's going in that area where your proprioceptive awareness is lesser. Because you were looking front like you were supposed to, which is great. And then I bet, I could be wrong, but I bet if you tried that to a tempo of music that you liked for the 4-pedal, it would be even crisper because you would have a beat that you were trying to match. And you would probably dance the stall a little bit better because you would have the stall hitting the beat in a way that was matching, and you would probably feel it at another level. So I recommend, just for your own practice, that you try it to a tempo of music that feels good for that 4-pedal. And then, of course, if you want to teach yourself the other version, as if there's only one other version, I was talking about for the turnaround, you would be doing the underhand. You have to do the underhand version, right? So then do the same drills here. Okay, wait, move this 2 position, bum, 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 bum. Move this 2 position, bum, 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 bum. Move this 2 position, bum, 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 bum. This is my weaker one, so I apologize. I'm not demonstrating it nearly as well as I would with the one that I actually execute it with. Because I do the version where the right hand stalls as my primary version.